Estoy metiendo manía, chicos, o no sé qué pasa.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling. Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You my backup?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Estoy controlándome, si no me oís hablar, pues nada.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1. Look at this junk.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. Building looks vacant. I don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in. Is there a way up from the outside? What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Hola.
Smith
Estoy
&
jugando un
Wesson,
nuevo
serial
juego.
S71893.
Que estoy jugando un nuevo juego.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter
Cuando se unió mi amigo Nils, tú te quisiste ir del grupo.
Pues no lo sé.
pushes it up here.
Porque estaba cansado
Interesting
eso
guy.
antes. Bueno, antes no, ayer.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's
Pues no sé qué me pasa, que de repente hago un directo y me dice que el vídeo no está disponible.
pretty fancy gun.
Mira, a ver si...
You know a local gun store?
Sure.
Dime.
There's a place a couple of
Es que no entiendo por qué sube videos todos los días.
Pues para tener suscriptores y demás.
blocks from here.
Ah, estás trabajando en una escena del crimen, ¿cierto?
¿Y tú cómo lo sabes?
Porque conozco el juego ese.
¿Tú lo tienes?
No, con amigos.
Ah.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
Cuando vaya, invítame.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph.
Vale.
You worry too much. Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Nope.
Wake up, Cole.
Puede ser consumidor porque no queremos joder el dos coches. Que somos detectives. Me habías dicho que te habías ido, o sea que te ibas a ir del grupo.
Jesus!
¿El qué? Casi me pego una hostia con el coche policial. Que casi me pego una hostia con el coche policial. Nada, en el juego, sí. Que casi me choco. No, que... A ver, que estaba conduciendo. Y se me cruza un coche por medio.
Oye, ¿es como el GTA modo historia solo que haríamos policía?
Claro. Mira gameplays por el móvil, ya verás.
Oye, ¿me escucho en GTA?
Vale.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this?
Que no me aburría, es que no me apetecía jugar. Pero...
Smith & Wesson, Model
Ya
27
cuando
registered
se
Magnum.
conecte ya hablamos
Chambered
con
for
él y demás.
357, nickel plated with pearl grips.
Oye, mira, en lo
Same
que
gun used by General Patton.
Sí.
avancé un montón. Ya,
Ah.
o sea, después voy a ir por las planes haciendo del Fogan y te voy a poder dar plata.
Eso.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
Te digo cómo,
¿Cómo?
no sé, ayudándome cuando hay mercancía y que me ayude a matar a los tipos. Porque yo después me quiero ir a comprar un almacén para vender coches y eso.
Pues yo tengo un almacén de 111 cajas. Si me ayudas a vender eso, pues... O sea...
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to.
Vale.
I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
No sé si tengo muchos textos. 571. Vale. 571, vale.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Cinco. A ver las pistas.
¿De una escena del crimen o...? No, déjame adivinar. Ahora está yendo por las calles.
No, estoy aquí buscando el número de series. 893.
Por eso, porque estaba yendo hace un rato por las calles, por eso es que te
Ya.
llamaste.
Vamos a
Voy a
ver.
invitar a algunos amigos al grupo ya, no sé si te importa.
No, que no pasa nada.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
No seas tan pelota. Lo decía al de la tienda que hay. Vale.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Dime.
¿Te acuerdas del marzo?
Sí.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it?
Ganar plata gracias a él, ya que vamos a hacer la fuga de la prisión.
Y luego me ayudes con la mía, ¿no?
Sí, sí, sí.
Ah.
Pero
Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so.
que después de eso, mi mono, me voy a tener que ir al bosque, porque no me gusta que anden policía fuera de mi casa andando, como cuando ayudé a un amigo a vender droga en su negocio de droga.
Sí.
Después había policías pasando por afuera de mi casa.
Vale.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Vale.
Pero Jaime, recuerda que cuando tú te vas a dormir nadie te grita, entonces te vas a dormir.
Si estamos los dos solos en el grupo.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Vale.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Robaron mi celular,
Vale.
y que
You ready, tough guy?
sea como un poco viaje del tiempo, te digo, porque
Por.
estás en la vida real.
Vale.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Voy a parar unos 60
Vale. Martel está online.
no, se conecta los viernes a las 10 de la mañana.
Vale.
List of names in a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
¿Tú sigues jugando con él?
Sí.
Te quería preguntar si ahora está conectado.
Officer Phelps. Badge
No,
1247.
deben estar conectados.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe.
I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS.
God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill. Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket. No. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Vale. ¿Qué? Tengo una recompensa en el GTA de $7,000. Vale.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Vale. O sea, uno me... Por ejemplo... Bueno, ya te explicaré. Toma, tiraco.
Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to
copper.
kill a cop. And his...
Toma, tiraco.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Eso está bueno.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, Friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics.
Lo conoces, Luxo.
3, 2, 1. Llega el verano y yo me paso la mano. Llega el verano y las manos en el ano. Manito.
Vale.
In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourselves.
Why, you! He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Okay.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me.
You've got to be kidding!
You fucking asked for it. There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
How you doing, Wendell?
Le acabo de pegar una hostia al...
He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on.
You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight, a crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Madre mía, qué bien se me da esto, macho.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Can I help you, sir?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss.
All right,
Mr. Gage.
Yes, it's a dead
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Joder.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta.
Joder, qué guapo, chaval.
Stop
Acabo de
lying.
hacerte la
Tell
primera
me what happened at the
pregunta.
jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store.
Vale.
He showed me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta.
Vamos.
Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
FN Browning, serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
La primera vez de los fallos.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Me estoy concentrando, Luxo. Que me estoy concentrando la misión. Por eso no me oyes tanto hablar.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Caillou?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Vale. Espera que acabe el caso, que me queda no sé cuánto.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go! Kalu! Get back here!
I love these waitresses. Everyone's a doll.
Hurry, you can still catch.
¡Mierda! Que he disparado al sospechoso.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go! Kalu! Get back here!
Be careful. He looks dangerous.
Next time, you're mine.
Too late, Kalu!
My wife is so dumb. She stares at orange juice for hours. Well, it does take concentrating.
Lock them up and throw away the key. Mercy. I survived for more for this. God damn.
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
Ah, vale, vale,
Stop
vale.
or I
Ya,
will
ya
shoot.
entiendo, ¿sabes? O sea, tenía que apuntar y disparar.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a...
Un momento, que voy a avisar de una cosa a una persona. Vuelvo ahora. Papá. Papi. ¿Puedes tener un colacao?
As you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they
También
came
lo
from.
tengo para PS3 el juego, El de LA NOIRE. No sé dónde lo tengo, pero lo tengo.
But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation.
Pues de lo uso.
Takes a certain animal cunning, lad.
Que también lo tengo para PS3,
Do you
el
think you
juego
might be ready for that?
de la NOIRE.
Yes, sir.
También lo tengo.
I think I am.
Pero no sé
Good
dónde.
man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps.
Vale.
A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Hola.
Okay. Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
¿Qué crees que le habrá pasado al Hawkeye que no habla?
Pues no lo sé.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything. You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Vale.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Que he fallado una pregunta, pero no pasó nada.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything. You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Sí, invita.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Qué gordo.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Tan mal el juego? Oh.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything. You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you...
Ay, ¿qué estás jugando? Minecraft.
Fuck yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr.
Que muy gracioso.
You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
¿Qué pasó? Por fin un espectador en el
Masterfully
directo.
done, Officer Phelps.
Que de los errores que me...
Podréis ser amigo del Vida Loca, también es youtuber, entonces... Dice al que le jodimos en directo y se picó.
¿Cómo que me jodiste? Sí, te tengo agregado,
It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs him.
A ver.
Heroes.
Tranquilidad.
A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice.
Yo acabo este
Back
caso
to your
y
duties
me
for
voy
now,
al
boy.
GTA con
But here's a
vosotros.
piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Le digo al Lux. Me refiero a que voy con el Luxo. A ayudarle en sus misiones.
¿En qué misiones?
Pues no lo sé. Oye, no, yo que estoy de Geshendale. ¡Vamos! Me acaban...
Por toda la ciudad con un disparo en la cara.
Vale, me acaban de dar un trofeo apto de... ¿Oíste? Me acaban de dar un trofeo apto para policía.
¿Pero a quién se le había pasado el Fase Rodrigo? Sí.
¿El qué?
Él se tenía una voz de... ¿O el Fase Rodrigo ¿El Fase Rodrigo es Rodrigo o es Rodriga? ¿Qué? ¿El Fase Rodrigo se llama Fase Rodrigo o Fase Rodriga? Se llama Joaquín.
Joder.
Joder, macho. Ala. Es que Oye, solo falta, mira, imagínate que vaya con otra vez y que... No, si yo compraba hartas veces y no me deja comprar porque mi mamá es la clase para que no pueda comprar nadie.
Luxo, acabé el capítulo 1. Lo acabo de terminar, el número 1. Pues nos vemos ahora en GTA.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on.
Nos vemos ahora en GTA, chavales.